What's going on, everyone? It's Big Worm. Gonna do another Awaken Chaos Era video. I recently acquired Garnet. I did a video on Garnet before, but it wasn't on my account, and I really wasn't in good shape because of the gear that was available to me. So I'm gonna do another one. I'm running her in a full Raider set. Oh, well, it's almost a full Raider set. Are these at least speed boots? So they are speed boots. Let me see if I can get her speed up a little. She's 228 right now, which isn't really high for a character that's speed based anyway. So if I put speedy boots on her. How about one that doesn't have... I need a lot of crit damage. She's got super low crit damage. Well... Oh, she's using that one, so that's obviously the better one. Well, she's 254 like this, which doesn't seem real fast for a speed-based character. But let's take her in the old arena. I'm not real high in the arena right now, so only 2,500. I've been running it. I have a limited time right now, so. But let's fight this traditional tank comp. We're gonna run William. I know is a 60% affects basic. But Garnet's basic attack is kind of like, almost like Imogen's. It ricochets between them. So she'd probably be better in a curse set, honestly. But what we'll do is we'll run her in speed. We'll look at the damage in the speed set, the Raider set, and then we'll try Avarice. And because I think her damage, I think it all counts as AoE. And then we'll try her in a curse set. I think the curse set's going to be most beneficial. I'm going to pull Florence out because she's going to give me inaccurate results. Because if we're gonna use her with a curse set later, I don't want her getting Florence's curse procs right now. And you know what? We're going to throw Rick in here because he was buffed. So they did buff this ability. It was 150, now it's 200. So I think that's going to make a big difference for him. And how he's in a divine set. Probably just because it was available to put on somebody. Alright, so this is a tank comp team. And I don't have Urzag, which is, you know, the Mathesia killer. For me, anyway. Gurel can kill her too. So I guess I don't want... Oh wait, so it doesn't matter now that Bran... I want to see if Garnet's ultimate will prevent Bran from buffing. If you've used Garnet, I'm gonna buff her, give her a bonus turn. Her ultimate deals 120% damage to all enemies that scales based off the difference between this target's speed and this character's speed. Inflicts no positive effects for 2 turns on the target, plus a 50% chance of putting them to sleep. So this ability is incredible. Like the no positive effects on it is amazing. So because she's got decent speed, you know, she goes right at... My Yolanda's really fast. If you've watched any of my videos, she outspeeds a lot of Windstrexes. But I have it set. I have her that way so she can go first. And conveniently, with Garnet being speed-based, she goes second. So, Curtain of Heaven, her special, launches 3 strikes against random enemies, each dealing 100% damage that scales with this character's speed, while removing 1 positive effect or inflicting defense down for 2 turns. Another very powerful effect. And then her basic, Meteor Slam, launches a strike dealing 120% damage to an enemy, and which ricochets between an enemy 2 times. Damage scales with this character's speed. So like I said, all of her abilities are based off her speed. We will try her and, you know, have a reset just to see if the speed damage increase outweighs, if it matches 50% on her ultimate. Stardust, her trait, grants 1 rage upon the use of any ally's special or ultimate ability following this character's death. Revives with 50% of max health and all ability cooldowns shortened by 1 turn after reaching 3 rage or at the end of the current battle wave. I have seen her revive multiple times, using her in the new, the new adventure that they have going out with the keys. There's a few of those fights where she died and she resurrected, and I still got full credit because she was back to life. So we're going to use her ultimate here because I want to put no positive effects on these guys. And, you know, didn't do an incredible amount of damage, but it put these 2 to sleep. And it put no positive effects on everybody, so that's pretty good. With William, I'm just going to use the basic here. See if I can get some... Say I got Rick to do a joint, but... And of course, Mathesia. So I might not be able to beat this with this team. I should have brought Urzag. But let's try to kill Mathesia here. Yeah, well, that's not happening. So that one does 5 as well. Did 10 to Brand. I'm going to use the stun on Blackhorn because he's still got a heal loaded. I don't know, no real point in shielding. Nobody over there is doing damage. So this is going to be her basic. So it did it did quite a bit, but it is, you know, Williams here, 60% increased damage on that ability, but it hit 3 people. I mean, that's pretty good. I've been impressed with her so far. Oh, got that nice ricochet on the joint. I think I'm gonna beat this team at... Oh, you mother! Better get him. Man. I don't know. I have to look at the equipment I have on him because, man, he is not hitting very hard. No positive effects. Put Brand to sleep. And let's get defense down back on Hacker in here. So my team's actually doing pretty good, so... The one thing that's neat about Rick is he gets to use his ultimate like over and over and over again. I'll have to swap his gear up though because it's not working very well. Remove positive effects. Nice. Remove the positive effects. So, I don't know. Garnet's pretty strong in my opinion. As you saw, all of her damage was around 4 to 7k on a tank team that was against a Hackerin. So let's fight a team that's non-Hackerin and then we'll change her gear. So no Hackerins, no Jonathans. We don't want to mess with him. He messes everything up. Oh man, all these guys are super low. Well, we're just gonna have to blow through all these teams real quick. A whole page of low teams. Crazy. You don't see that very much. I mean, you want to see that. Not when you're trying to create a video. 15k on a little guy. Oh, is he like level 3? Well, wait, this team's 60s. Let's just do this team. Let's look at Rick's gear real fast, because he's super weak. I need to change him. Manage gear. Well, I don't know. 4K attack. 100% crit rate, 244 crit damage. It's not terrible. In a divine set. If I put this gear on him. Nope. That's worse. How about this, guys? I mean, that's not worth changing. Trista's gear. Nah. Nope. As you can see, the gear sets I have to choose from, I mean, that's not going to make a big enough difference to use it. So, Rick just has, as you can see, I have a lot of sets saved on this account. That's not worth using. $240, 40, so that'd give me about 600 more attack. Wonder who's wearing that. Oh man, I'd have to. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. I think I just need to send Rick. He needs more attack. I hate Mognar. He's that guy that always just pops off tons of attacks on you. Here we go. Pow. So 7-8K on a no Hakrin. 7-8K no Hakrin. Need a joint. Good one. Come on. No, not Yolanda. You scumbag. Here we go. I gotta wait for Mognar to finish. So it did block positive effects. If you don't know, Zatlux will always attack the person with the highest attack. So her speed must increase her attack on the DL. So 6Ks on her second ability. And you know, William's not affecting those. You know, I actually didn't know that for a long time. Like, I just never read it. I always thought his damage increased to everybody, all abilities. Damn, 10K on Zatlux with that ability. Joint from her? Nice. Nice. So that is where, if you're running William with like 3 DPS units, he'll always get an amazing joint. Especially if you run him with an Urzag. So let's, we're gonna wait 56 seconds. Let's go change her gear real fast while we're waiting. We're gonna swap her into an Avarice set. So this will give her more attack, more crit damage. So I mean that's gonna skew our results with all that extra crit damage. Damn, these sets have huge crit damage. Well, we're just gonna have to dumb it down a little, I guess. Or do you want to see what she does with 260% crit damage? Which one of these pieces has so much crit damage? Man, these are all nice pieces. Wow. Everything went into crit rate. This one's crit rate, crit damage. Huh. There's no like one piece that has a ton of crit damage. But let's change. Well, you know what? We're giving up a ton of speed to put her in this set. Let me see if I have any speed boots and Avarice real fast that I can throw on her just to bring her down a little. No, that's not going to do it. We're just going to run her in the Avarice set the way it is. It's going to totally mess up our results, but I mean, and if you're building a Raider set, most of the time you're looking for speed. Oh, let me refresh this tab. Here we go, all DPS team. So this is 260% crit damage, but only 150 speed, so she gave up a ton of speed. Just give her a bunch of buffs. Here we go. Meow. I know, there was no hackering there. No hackering. No hackering again, but 2 healers. Maybe we'll get 2 rounds this time. This defense down. Same thing I always do. You've seen it before. I'll see if I can get a joint from her. Yeah, look at that. Nice. No. Evera. Here we go. 8K. Get her, Rick. Oh, see, Rick did good damage that time. And this is her with one person. I mean, that thing does tons of damage. 20k. So it didn't like... Obviously, Avarice doesn't affect her special. We just saw still only did 5k. Even with 260% crit damage, it was equal. So the speed versus the crit damage, it's about the same. And that was on her special. But you saw on her basic, it did a ton of damage to everybody. So I'll use, I mean, these guys are, well, these two are probably geared. Ciara and Valeria are probably geared. Watch, Valeria's gonna kill me. Ooh, damn. Well, poorly planned. Should have thrown a Windstrex in there, maybe. Was that Windstrex faster than my... Oh, I used defense break. Right? I should have stunned her. If you're going up against a Windstrex team, you either got to stun Windstrex, you got to bring Melissa, whatever you want to call her. Or you want to bring God Fairy. Yolanda's bubble didn't save her. Huh. Alright, well. I figured Yolanda's bubble was going to save her. But it must have... She must have died to Valeria's hit. And it must have dropped off. I didn't see. So if I do... Just throw Windstrex in here. Only for the buff. Well, and it's a speed buff, so it'll probably increase Garnet's damage anyway. Alright, let's do this all over again. Watch her resist this time. Nice. And then we will use her. I'm going to use her ultimate because I need people to, I don't want to lose again. And then we'll use her basic here. Kapow! So 8k. I guess that might not be. At least I got my points back. No point in putting anybody special in here, because... Who am I fighting? Windstrex. So, if you just got God Fairy, I've already done a review on him. But if you're fighting a Windstrex team, and you don't want to mess with outspeeding her, just throw in God Fairy, because as soon as Windstrex buffs... Oh, that taunt. So she buffs. Now God Fairy's going to smash them. And now he put all of their ultimates on cooldown. So it still buys you time. Like, at least they're not going to ultimate you to death right there. And so even... And her ultimate's on cooldown. All of their ultimates are on cooldown right now. But I want to get this attack buff off her. So I'm going to steal it with God Fairy. Got the speed. I'm going to put a counter attack here. This will probably kill him, though. Oh, well, that's weird. That was weird. Difference of damage, 5k versus 13. Let's see. Let's just stun her. Oh, and she put old what's his face over there to sleep. Virgil. God Fairy, super strong. I know, I've said it before. But he can shut down multiple units. Alright. So as you saw, so Avarice set, I don't think it affects her basic attack. So it just did 6k on that guy. So let's throw her in a curse set real quick. I'm also gonna throw Flarence in. I want to see if I can get double procs. I'll do another video on Flarence soon. I've already made one, but it wasn't my account. Let's go over to Garnet. Let's put her in a curse set. I think a curse set's gonna be the strongest version for her. They're all in curse sets. So this is Raider and Cursed. Oh, Garel's armor. Well, here we go. Just throwing Garel's stuff. And she still has 217 speed, so she's pretty fast. So, I'm going to throw in Garnet, Flarence, William, Yolanda. What we saw with the Avarice on her basic was 6 to 8k for her basic attack. So I really want to see if the damage is about the same. 217, she's still pretty fast. This is a curse set. Yeah, so... Oh, that basic damage was ridiculous. So, obviously, curse set is the way to go. Because she procced a cursed attack. And she did like 12, 13k. So that's 260% crit damage with 217 speed. That's probably the way to go. And I know these teams are lower. They're not like somebody made a comment about, you know, a legend, not using it against a legend team And there's not many of us that are fighting legend teams, so I don't know why I would make content for 1% of the player base. If you're like me, you just want to go in and smash stuff. Like I play video games to feel strong, not to feel like I'm like everybody else. So call me whatever you want. That's how I want to play. So, oh man, that Virgil's fast. Dude, that sucks. It's alright though, because her basic. Oh man, that wasn't very much damage. I did knock her shield off though. So I don't use Virgil hardly ever, but as you saw there, he was pretty strong. And Boolin's always strong. So got trumped by Virgil. That's not a political comment. It's actually a word. Which team was that? This one? Man, so he's fast. If he's faster than Yolanda, he's pretty fast. I will have to pull out Clarence. Oh, get out of there. Oh, I know how to beat him. I don't care how fast he is. Nobody's faster than Aurea. She will taunt right off the bat. Match won't even start. You ain't doing shit this time, Virgil. Yeah. Now what? See, I had to think. Had to think about that. I knew there was somebody. Now that blocked positive. Oh, I'll put Brand to sleep. Never mind. I'm still trying to. So now she's buffed. Let's see if her basic still. Last time only did 4K. If it pulls her. Never mind. Ori is like, it's my turn. Might as well taunt Brand. Wow. That's crazy that it makes that big of a difference. It did 4K with no buffs, no debuffs. But with defense down and attack up, she does that much damage. That's intense. 7. Oh. Bonus didn't crit. He doesn't have any buffs to remove. Alright, well, there you have it. I think the curse set's the best option for her. That basic attack's really strong, especially if you're using William, and apparently if you're buffing. If you're buffing her with attack up 2, which is pretty strong, so I know I'm only in gold 2, but I don't think that's going to matter too much. I wanted to do a tank team with her real fast. Okay, we'll put in Clarence. We'll do this one. See if I can get some double basics. And I still want to see if the no positive effects blocks Brand from buffing. So 217 speed, she's still going to be faster than most. Huh, I didn't get the... Another thing with Flarence is she puts increased damage taken on him. So... So ideally I'd... Oh, he's still got buffs up. So it didn't... It blocked it from him, but it didn't block it from anybody else. I just removed some of them. So, oh, nice. You see that? 9k on Hakron, but with defense down and increased damage taken. I don't want Mathesia to res anybody, so... I'm assuming I kill somebody. So I'm... Oh, man. 3 attacks. So, curse set. If you have Flarence, use Flarence. I think this would be a pretty strong team. Damn that Yolanda shield. I can remove it though, watch. Maybe. Nope. I got everything else though. Except for the reduced damage taken. Okay, get rid of her. Can't. She has her bubble. Put her to sleep though. So, I mean, if you've been watching my videos, you know how I do my reviews. We're literally just going over the abilities. Sometimes we'll try different sets. That did 20k. And that's just how I've always done them. I don't know what a few other people are looking for outside of that. I'm not going to do PvE content if... I've never really done PvE content for this channel. I'm not big on experimenting in PvE content, like trying to beat VTH 60, 80. Most of the time, 60 is very frustrating. That Lightwing Zac is absolutely just ridiculous the way it's all RNG. Like, you have to wait until he doesn't pop a bonus turn in order to beat 60. And then 80 is very similar, so I feel 80 is easier than 60. I was going to make videos for those, but I would have to do it routinely. As you can see, I'm on 80. Maybe I'll make a video for 80, and then maybe 90. I was going to do it in like stages of 10. I'll probably do it next round. I haven't had... a ton of time the last couple weeks to make videos, so there's probably going to be a couple day overlap between. I might have a few days where I don't have one, but I appreciate everybody for watching these, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.